Hello, friends. This is part 5 of the book Unnecessary Chaos. We're still in the chapter of marriage. However, this is the second part, which is the New Earth marriage and unions, and also information on twin flames. Okay. What I was shown in the vision is that the institution of marriage will dissolve as we know it to be today. It will no longer be dictated by governmental procedures and laws, by the church, or by societal standards. Marriage will become once again what it was always meant to be, a sacred union of the Trinity, individually and together. The sacredness of divine union of self and between you and your partner has absolutely nothing to do with a governmentally dictated piece of signed paper and backed by the right to bear a new last name. It has nothing to do with ownership or guaranteed security or being taken off the market. It holds no rights, no ownership, or obligations. The marriage of joined souls cannot be placed on the negotiating table or be left to the decision of others. You or ordained others can choose and arrange who you marry or partner with, and in some cases perhaps you may learn to love that person, but you cannot choose who your soul longs to unite with. Records of history bear witness to the power of true soul love, and to the great lengths and depths that soul lovers will go in order to be together. The Trinity begins within oneself first, and the awakening process is the ignition, the accelerator, and the destination. It creates a spark to a series of initiations of the soul. These initiations begin to remove everything and everyone that is not in alignment with your true soul essence. These removals include belief systems, limited mindsets, prejudices, life choices, things you believed you wanted, the false sense of self, fear, doubt, guilt, shame, blame, and mindless existence. They include people, places, and things that do not resonate with the undoing of who you thought you were. The initiation of your soul will rip open cracks and crevices within your heart that you didn't even know existed. It will strip you of everything that you are not until you are standing naked with nothing left to bear but your own magnificent soul. This is where the Trinity within is achieved and continues to evolve into higher and higher states of consciousness. Without the Trinity within oneself, it is impossible to create the Trinity true union with another. This is the Holy Grail. It is the Trinity of balanced masculine and feminine energies being as one with divine energy. The Holy Grail is born within, and you become the embodiment of it. The Holy Grail is not a chalice. You are the Holy Grail. The chalice is a symbolic physical representation of the embodiment. The cup is the feminine energy, the stem is the masculine energy, and the base of the chalice, the foundation of all, is divine, universal energy. Each energy raises the energy above until it encompasses the divine Trinity. The awakening of self is the alchemical process through which the Holy Grail is born within and raised to the heavens, which is the higher state of consciousness, and therefore manifested outwardly to the earth, which is the embodiment of our human bodies, our human beings. Thus, the triune marriage within emerges. It is then and only then that the Trinity of full union can come into being with a partner. There is always forerunners in the chaos of change, no matter what that change is. This is where the concept of twin flames come in. We're not going to go into all the debates that surround the term twin flames, nor are we going to discuss what telltale signs define who is and who is not a twin flame. That is not the purpose of this portion of the book. The topic of this term is to define the purpose of twin flames. True twin flames are the archetype of the trinity marriage. Each twin flame is an activation portal and teacher, teaching in any of its various forms. They initially activate each other into the awakening process, usually abruptly and even at times in an emotionally brutal way. This is called the shock factor. The shock factor experienced within one or both parties triggers deep-seated memories of who they truly are and their true soul essence. Each of the twin flames hold the same soul signature. However, they may not hold the same vibrational frequency at the moment of initiation. Each twin flame journey is as varying as each life that is lived. The twin flames may or may not begin to experience memories of being with that person in previous lifetimes, or flashes of experience together in another life, dimension, or reality. This type of awakening process is fast-tracked and can feel merciless at times. However, there is a purpose in that, as with all things. Once the twin flames have reached the triune marriage within, they become an activation portal for everyone who crosses their path. These activations that take place within those they cross paths with can sometimes go unnoticed or appear to be subtle to the twin flames and to the individuals. However, they are felt within the higher consciousness of the individual. The activations will trigger something within the individual that will prompt an internal process of change that their own soul has designed at that specific moment of exchange. Everyone has a purpose in life, and that purpose can entail many different aspects and details, and can include several gifts and abilities used in several different ways along your journey. One of the purposes of twin flames is to embody the triune marriage within, manifesting it outwardly, together, and to be the activation portal they are for others. They are the forerunners of the true union, and marriage is one of the key components of life that will significantly change in this awakening process that humanity is going through. However, I want to emphasize that the true unions that will emerge throughout this awakening stage that humanity is in are not exclusively for twin flames. Eventually, this will become the only union that exists, but it is available now for every human being that makes a conscious decision to elevate into higher states of consciousness, align with their true soul essence, and choose love over fear. This is what the new earth marriage and unions will look like. A soul bond formed through the joining of the true essence of each individual and divine energy that flows within and that encompasses them. The seed of love is freedom, and freedom will be the basis that the union will be built upon. Freedom to be authentic, freedom of individual expression, freedom to choose, freedom to live your life and fulfill your dreams as an individual, co-creating alongside another individual who also has the same freedom. Jealousy will have no place in this freedom, nor will authority over another, or manipulation, shame, blame, guilt, neediness, any fears, or withholding of thoughts and emotions. The union will grow with the watering of honesty, trust, compassion, forgiveness, and cooperation with each other. The bond that will exist in these unions will be felt on every level of existence, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. They will share supernatural experiences between them that will become common practice, such as telepathy, feeling and experiencing each other's energy, an abundance of synchronicities each one experiences at the exact moment, even if they are miles or countries apart from each other, and a harmonious flow of energy that can be physically felt and literally seen. Their individual abilities and gifts will grow and expand even further while together. New gifts and abilities will emerge in each partner as well, and their psychic senses will become unprecedented. Their manifestation abilities will produce instant, tangible results almost entirely. These unions will not be held together by a legal bonding contract, have any governmental or church involvement, be arranged by anyone, family or otherwise, or have any structural impositions. The word marriage itself will even become a distant memory. Commitment will be to the authenticity and honoring of oneself, and thus the unions will be based upon freedom. The exchange of words that may take place at a ceremony, a ritual, or celebration of choice, or even just a few sacred moments shared between partners may sound something along these lines. I willingly accept myself and accept you as we are. I love, honor, and celebrate myself, and because of that, I am able to love, honor, and celebrate you and who we are together. I freely desire to have an equal partnership and a mutual exchange of respect, honesty, trust, and genuine effort based upon a foundation of friendship, love, intimacy, and authenticity. I commit to my own inner growth and evolution, and I support you in your own inner growth and evolution and the evolution of our union. I choose to give myself and you the freedom to make mistakes and to learn from our mistakes without judgment. I will honor my freedom and I will honor your freedom to choose according to our own individual expression of self. And if a time should come that we no longer desire to be in union, or that our purpose together has completed and our souls wish to journey a different path, I will compassionately and lovingly release myself and you from this union in peace and love, wishing you well. These words are my will and intention to myself and to you. This concludes part 5 of the chapter, Marriage. I'm sending you all lots of love, lots of light, and lots of activation energy.